Can I get a clap? And I screwed it up in my first run.
I like it though. I just hit it.
It's 2-2-2.
Terp. Okay. You didn't do bad.
Not bad for my first time.
Not bad at all.
Was that the intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't ask you the first question this time. Yeah. Since you can't hear it, yeah.
Okay.
No freestyle. You get out scot-free.
Okay, cool. That's good.
But you already know it's the Two Terp Podcast, and it's your boy Donovan, a.k.a. Mr. You Knew What It Was when you signed up.
And it's no social tea behind the camera and the board, which is probably not a good idea. But let's roll with it.
Yeah, a.k.a. Oh, Lord. a.k.a. Tyler Farquaad. Made the lady say, oh, my God. But you already know.
Farquaad. Oh, funny.
Yeah, you don't see the resemblance?
It's a high thing, I think.
Lord Farquaad?
Mm-hmm. I kind of see it. You need a bowl.
That's coming next episode.
Oh, man. But you already know. As you can see, we're in another grow store. Hey, this one of the homies right here. This Mary. You already know. Mary for 314 Garden Supply in the building. Well, this is her building. Shit, we in her building. I said it wrong. Yeah, we in your building today.
This is the shop. Welcome in.
You trying to figure out which one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Nice. Well, welcome, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to highlight the store and what we've got coming up in the next year. So, yeah.
No, thank you for letting us come through. This is dope. I kind of want to start doing this more often, like being on location and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, I mentioned this to you earlier about having like a signature inflatable like couch that you can take everywhere with you.
Yeah. Hey, Tyler just got a new minivan out there.
Oh, yeah. It's already built in with a bed and everything. I'm not
Really?
allowed in any school zone.
Got the Terp mobile out there.
Nice.
That wasn't a drunk purchase, though.
It was a conscious purchase.
Yeah.
It's a dedication purchase. That's
Yeah,
what I think.
I think it's a real problem if you're drunk trying to finance a vehicle.
Word.
Oh, I know stories. I've heard stories of people being drunk, going on eBay, and then buying a car, and then the next morning just being like, "Oh, I just bought a car."
That's taking a DUI to another level.
Oh, yeah. Thought I needed a drink after the financing, but
Yeah, clicking while under the influence. That's a whole new one. Yeah, CUI.
Yeah, now you can like there's those apps where you're like, oh, you don't even have to speak with a salesperson. You can just find all the financing all in one place on your phone. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is wild, yo.
no, I want to be able to look them in the eyes. They screw me over at 9%.
They'll still look at you with a straight face like a robot would.
Oh, yeah, it's scary.
I mean, yeah. Same meaningless, motionless face. Yeah.
It's like the Patrick Bateman of Shiloh, Illinois.
Oh, man. Yeah. So let us know what all you provide in the shop.
Well, we have everything that's hydroponic supplies and organic. I've got some seeds, vegetable seeds, like pepper seeds in. What else? By the end of the month, I'm hoping to get some more flower plants. Hi. What else do we have? We've got this. We've just got an Athena. What else? Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Advanced Nutrients, Psycho, which has been a bit like another brand that's been picking up for the affordability. And Fox Farm Soils, those are good too. So yeah. And then what else? So services that we provide. So I'm this year I'm ramping up the having like beginner grow classes and every last Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m.
Okay.
But you got to let me know that you're coming.
For sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, we guys get that let's start getting that popping. For real.
So I take you through but all the tools you need for growing indoors, and I walk you through like the above ground factors of growing, like CO2, what's it called, the airflow, the lighting, and then below ground factors like microbes, types of soil and nutrients, and like fabric pots versus plastic pots, all that.
Yeah, okay, that's what's up. Which I noticed you've done a few workshops and classes around here.
Yes. Last year we did over 10, and it was really exciting because I got to introduce some of the local breeders, from starting from the beginning. So Wade with We Supply Medical, Dungeons of Dank.
Shout out.
Who else? Archie's Seed Co.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes. Courtney. Courtney's a good guy. What else? Then we did, I'm just trying to, Aaron with Days Grow Lights.
Yep.
Then he did like a microbes class and did a little lighting seminar. Then we have Elevated SCL, who did like a cloning workshop at the end of last year. And then, of course, Zach and Brandon with Elite Home Growers.
Shout out to the bros.
They did a pest IPM management class.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So, yeah. When I look back at like last year and what we were able to accomplish, like it flew by so fast, but I think the North County area got a good dose of learning.
Most definitely. And that's like one of the things that I feel like is important to me is like, the hometown, North County, NOCO, that we get in this game for real and show the presence. Because like, hell, a lot of us like to indulge in things that are cultivated. Why not actually be the cultivators? I believe in not, being a middleman and more so just being like the actual manufacturer, So.
Yes. When I'm trying to get to bring more awareness of this year is the food scarcity that is in the North County area,
Facts.
especially in like Spanish Lakes. So there's a difference between a food desert and a food apartheid. Food desert is like you're in the middle of the desert in Arizona and there's no food being grown around you. Food apartheid is when there's like no grocery stores,
Right.
no fresh produce available. But there are, thanks for coming in. Thank you. There are a lot of farmers that are in the North St. Louis area that are coming up, and I definitely want to highlight them more, like Huru Urban Farming, PCI, I think that's what his, I'm working with another local farmer, and then highlighting people, organizations that are already established, like a Red Circle is trying to have like a local farmer grocery store out here, and Earth Dance Organic Farm School, they have summer apprenticeships. So if people want to grow their own food, that is available for them too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is dope.
So many. There's a lot of those things that are happening, but that people need to be more aware.
Exactly. People need to be hip because like where I like originally came from, Normandy, like the food scarcity around there now, and really what's happening in North City, like it's not really being talked about. The extreme food, let's say apartheid, right? Apartheid, okay, yeah. And I feel like a lot of this stuff, whether we like to talk about it or not, it's kind of a lot of it is our government kind of being the headway of a lot of this happening. So it's kind of like if they're not going to take care of us, we got to start taking care of ourselves. So it's up to us to start passing out this information and really being the ones that actually solve the problem.
Another thing is USDA, through like the 2018 Farm Bill, they hubbed St. Louis. They're trying to build up their urban agricultural program. So if you are wanting to grow your own food or become a producer of food, there are loans out there now and resources that you can look for to become your own urban agricultural farm. Yes.
Okay, shout out.
So yes, really exciting things. What else? Yeah, so I'm just really trying to help food, because people think that I guess, like, especially in the past 2 weeks, there is more news about sacred lack and what's the word that starts with S? Sacred, not sacredy, scarcity.
Okay, scarcity.
Scarcity. And it's not like you don't have to like take the news of things being scarce. There's so much abundance that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you have to be your own creator to create that abundance, and it is out there. Just go for it.
Hell yeah, for sure, yeah. So go after your dreams.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But one other thing I wanted to talk about. Actually, I got, I think, 2 more. But for sure, the fungi.
Oh yeah, hanging out with the fungi.
Yes.
That's Tyler right there.
Yeah, that's my emotional bread and butter.
Okay. Did you watch, what's it called?
Fantastic fungi.
Fantastic fungi. That was like, and so inspiring. And then it takes me back to like hiking in the Pacific Northwest.
Really?
So how's that going?
Hiking?
No, not hiking. Your Portland trip.
So, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we can announce it on here. So, actually, we had to go ahead and cancel the Portland trip. You know, the money's started getting a little funny. So, the bachelor party will be actually in St. Louis.
Oh, cool.
We're trying to plan out a bar crawl around downtown. So, yeah. I guess, we'll open it to the people. If y'all want to come through, we'll let y'all know what's going on. So, y'all can come and buy me a shot or something like that.
Yeah, or donate to our bail fund for the rest of the night.
Word. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to see some socials tea become no socials tea again, come check it out.
So going back to the fungi, we have grains available, substrate, some bins, like a mushroom growing kit.
Yeah, shout out. The homie had to make an appearance.
Hi, Jack. Hello. Yes. What else? I'm trying to. There's a local guy, Val's Urban Farm. He's working. I'm working with him to get like blue oyster, pink oysters, and lion's mane into the store. But those are pre-ordered, and then he makes them and then delivers them here.
Okay.
Already inoculated bags, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's an all-in-one grow bag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Somebody's stealing the show already.
Yup. He had to let it be known his presence is here. Just chilling. He's always chilling here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we came and scoped out the place the other day to see how he was going to set up, ended up being a completely different vibe, too. My bad.
Oh, yeah, if there's some feet, he found a seat.
Word. For real, though. Yeah, this is fire. Yeah, so did you have any more? I know you're the fungi man over here.
I was just doing some research about people mixing cannabis substrate and mycelium. Have you seen any people kind of come in doing dual grows with that, or?
Like using mushroom compost to grow cannabis?
Yeah, kind of. I would assume probably like a living soil type situation, but especially depending on what kind of mushroom it is.
Not anyone that I'm familiar with here. I know that there is mycorrhizae in some of our soils. And that's there's a funny story. So I gave a free bag of trifecta, which is a mycorrhizae product, and this lady she mixed it in with her water and then poured it into the transplant, and then she freaked out because she looked like it was mold in there, and I was like, well, it's fungi. They're both fungi,
right.
But that's just the mycelium taking over and trying to help your plants produce more roots.
See, I ain't gonna lie, I would have freaked out like she did.
I guess because we're so used to like, oh, mold is bad. But there's hundreds of thousands of different species of fungi that's out there. Like, that's its own whole animal kingdom.
And it's spores everywhere. I forgot, what is it? For every 3 feet of soil underneath is like a football field worth of mycelium.
Really?
So no matter where you go or what you do, there's always possibilities of mushrooms popping up.
Really?
Yeah.
How crazy would the reality be if The Last of Us actually happened?
Oh yeah, disclaimer: cordyceps do not do that. I had too many edible talks with somebody that was freaking out about cordyceps.
I mean, hey, you know, those ice caps, you know, they're melting. You never know.
Oh gosh. Yeah, more of the. It was funny because when that show came out, there was an article saying that dangerous fungi are taking over the Midwest or something of those sorts, and it's like, well, why does that news article drop when the Last of Us actually comes out?
Oh, good clicks.
Word. Or, you know, I could explain what's going on around here, you know.
Yeah, explain the drivers around here.
Yeah, everybody out here playing Mario Kart. Now we know why. Those mushrooms, they're not fake.
They're potent.
Yeah, steak and mushrooms that everybody be eating. The beef stroganoff tastes a little different around here.
I'm excited to see where the next 5 years happens with mushrooms.
Yeah,
Sure.
No, for real though, because it went from being not even talked about. I want to say even maybe even a year or two ago, nobody was really on mushrooms like that, and now it's who's not?
Yeah.
There is the St. Louis Psychedelic Society.
Really?
Yes, they meet every first Thursday of the month, somewhere in Dutchtown. But yeah, look them up on Facebook. They're very welcoming, and it's an awesome, diverse group of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
They actually have the only email listing I actually like.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm really interested now. The email changed. Oh man, that'd be a headache.
Yeah, you just have to get a bunch of psychonauts together and actually have a good newsletter.
Actually, that does seem like where it would actually be lit. It's probably a bunch of look like Lisa Frank pictures and shit in there.
Yeah.
It's when I went to the first one at the beginning of the year, it was really expansive because I like things that contort your mind to think differently, and being in that group where people were quoting I forgot the guy, the original mushroom person, the Homo sapiens ate a mushroom, and then that's how we came into consciousness. And
the conscious ape theory.
yes,
Yeah.
that they opened it up with that, and yeah, it helps that the expansive discussions that were in that group. I need to go back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Have to check it out.
he likes you.
Oh yeah.
No, anytime Jack can just have a hand on his head and feel security, that's his happy place.
Yeah, I'm like the animal whisperer everywhere I go. This the homie, yo.
Yeah. How old's Jack again?
Jack is a young man of 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
I see you mature. I see them hairs in there. I see the grays. Put some respect on your name. I feel you.
Silver Fox era
That's right.
or Silver Frenchie era?
Silver French era.
Oh man, this is dope. And how long have you been here?
It'll be 2 years in July. Yeah, we've been
Okay.
open for 2 years. How exciting.
Hell yeah.
Going into our second growing season.
So what would you say is your favorite place to eat around here?
I like Cagino's.
Yeah.
Cagino's is a good one, and then Hendel's is also another good one.
Okay.
I had my go-to is their salmon power bowl.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I haven't had handles yet.
And then I know there's some more up and coming ones. Ferguson just opened up Elicious, which is a breakfast joint.
Oh, I just did their commercial actually.
Really?
Yeah?
Their shrimp grits are absolute fire.
Okay, yeah, I have heard about them.
Yeah, so the whole main street on Ferguson is really coming back up.
Yeah, I get Chinese food a little bit further up. Chinese Express. I get that Just Chicken. That place is fire. Shit.
Plus, their farmers market is really, really cool too.
I haven't been yet.
It's a lot of people really local to the area as well. It's not just mostly the city or people coming up from the Tower Grove market.
Okay.
Yeah, there's I know Earth Dance Organic Farm School. They have their own booth there. A lot of microgreens farmers are actually there too. I'm excited because we'll be moving to that area, and being able to like skip down the street and go to a farmer's market is exciting. Not having to like drive too far from it.
Hell yeah.
What else?
Plus, I forgot what farms up there, but their pawpaw season is pretty good too.
I have not had a pawpaw yet.
Really?
Someone was supposed to take me to get some pawpaws, but yeah,
Oh.
that was Eric.
Shout out the other person behind the 314 Garden Supply.
The other half, yes.
Hell yeah. This is lit. Oh, yeah, and we can't forget to shout out the locker room shit.
Oh yeah, and locker room.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and then there's the kitchen. Oh, and right on the strip there's Thai kit. No, simply Thai.
Okay.
I always get the green curry with shrimp. That's a really good one.
Okay.
And then if you guys haven't had Thai iced tea yet and need a good like boost of caffeine in the middle of the day, Thai iced tea is the way to go.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Okay. I haven't tried it yet.
get such a sugar rush from it, from
Really?
the condensed milk.
Yes. Oh, out in Portland there was a ice cream store that had Thai iced tea ice cream.
Oh,
I haven't found that anywhere else.
I think there was a place I think it was off of South Broadway. Mm-hmm. I went there yesterday. It was like a coffee shop, and they make their own like ice cream bars. Is it Witches? I'll find it real quick.
Yeah, I need to explore everywhere still.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, being here at this store, I'm just like itching to go out and explore more now that we're coming out of the
Damn it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
essentially.
more and more things are opening up and more businesses are opening up.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Remember to support local. All the new people, all the new businesses that are coming up, definitely support them.
That's right. Yeah, this is the time, honestly. Like, shit, there's a new... I feel like this is kind of like the new beginning of things right now. Like, you know, it's time for people to start to get established, and this is like, the people who are coming out now are going to be the ones who are going to be out here for a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've kind of already said established. Like, if you kind of had something going during COVID, like, now is... that was kind of your foundation, and now it's time to go ahead and, like, really branch out and do your thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. Spent a lot of time. Oh, yeah.
Oh, got him.
He wants to say hello.
Had to let it be known. It's my spot. Hell yeah. This is dope. Okay, yeah. All right, I guess get these other guests in here real quick.
Yes, they need some time too.
Hell yeah. All right, let them know where they can find you at, Mary.
You can find us off of North Lindbergh in Florissant in the same plaza as Locker Room Rallies in McAllister, 8 Paddock Hills Shopping Center, or online 24/7 at 314gardensupply.com.
Yeah, and I want to thank you and Eric for letting us come through here again and record.
For sure,
Yeah,
anytime.
this is dope. Yeah, I gotta say, this won't be the last time. This is fun.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, we're back, and we got Terps for the Soul in the building, a.k.a. Soul Press Tees.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
What's up? What's up?
The man with many means.
For real. Yo,
How you doing today, bro?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good. So we've been talking a little bit off on DMs and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been trying to help me get this Discord together too.
Absolutely, man. Like, I've been in Discord for a little bit, just like gaming stuff. So, you know, since I started listening to the podcast, did the Patreon, just trying to, you know, help out with the Discord, man. That's all.
No, I appreciate the support, bro. And for real, we about to get them videos out for y'all again, for real. It's coming soon. As y'all can see, we got the new logo, so that means new graphics, new everything. We ready to come at y'all heavy. Yeah.
Sounds good. And I don't know if you got the stickers on you.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hold on. Because these smokes are fire. That's what I'm saying, bro.
First time I've seen these too.
Yep.
He just passed them to me. These ones are sick, bro.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so got the new logo and then the original from, a little while back.
Yes, sir. Stickers coming soon,
Yep.
baby.
Couple of slaps just throw around,
Hell yeah.
Be it like you said, Soul Press Tees. So I've been doing that for a little bit. It's just a little side hustle, just trying to make a couple of shirts for myself. And then like the homie, put that out the way. So that one grower guy on Instagram, all one word. That one grower guy, hit him up. He taught me how to grow. So, well, cannabis. My background, real quick, is agriculture, horticulture. So been doing that since I was a kid. Grew up with my grandfather, all that stuff. Learning that. Went to school for it, and now I'm here. So yeah. That's just the quick run through.
Yeah, Gary said, because he coming on the show actually in April, so we don't want to talk too much.
Right.
Yeah, but I said I had to make sure I got you on here, shouted you out and all that.
Hey, appreciate
make sure you
it.
got your shirt on.
Yep.
Yeah. So how does it feel to be a native around here, and like
Man.
having a store around here, the whole everything coming up in cannabis and whatnot right now?
Yeah, so being from Ferguson, living in Florissant, they're right next to each other now. So I don't know, it's kind of weird, like there being nothing here when it comes to cannabis, and then now like with the legal market at least, it's all just like here. Where we went medical, then we went rec in like 2.5 years, something like that. So it's all moving fast. I'm learning a lot of things. It's all just being thrown at me, but it's cool. I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see you out here, and then like I said, we're not gonna talk about everything. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. This is hard. I appreciate you pulling up on us,
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely. Yeah.
It's hard.
And I just came to come out support. Really appreciate you doing the podcast and everything. And again, we're gonna get into everything, later.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And then shout out your socials real quick, but also too, like I said, what can we do to get this Discord up? Because we've been talking behind the scenes about it, but I'm also trying to get my shit up. But like, yeah, y'all gotta start fucking with this Discord. What you think we could do?
Oh shit. All right. So everybody that follows, the big guys here, the legacy market people, we gotta get them in the Discord.
Okay.
I know, some are a little older, they probably don't mess with it, but just get them in there, post every now and then. That probably help out.
Okay.
What else? Any events that you got going, definitely got to post those.
Okay.
Keep shouting it out. And I don't want to throw everything out right now, but I got some ideas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, the socials, again, so Soul Press Tees. That's really just it for Instagram. And then my grow is going to be Terps for the Soul _. That's Instagram also, but I'm trying to do some other things with that too, Discord and whatnot.
Okay.
So that's all coming soon. Hopefully we get that in the works.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit, appreciate the stickers. Make sure y'all hit them up for stickers, man. These ones is fire. These are fire, bro. I'm hella excited. And the new ones too. You see how you got the ones with the arch? Where it
You might
shows like
see
the
now.
arch is like kind of like in some 3D type. So it's got it without, and it's got a wit in the background.
Yep.
That's hard. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like this one right here.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Hey, whichever one, just let me know. I'll make some more.
Yeah, I think this the one right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's hard. That is hard. Okay, bro. Yes, sir. So be on the lookout to see these new stickers out. Because we about to start going hard with these. As a matter of fact, we're going to need something for next month.
Hey, that works. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get me a podcast going too, so I
Okay.
might need some help.
Hey, you already know.
Yep.
We got you.
Cool, appreciate it.
Real. Yeah, we
sir.
trying to do 2 Terp Productions. That's a real thing, actually.
Yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
sitting
okay.
up here.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're trying to expand the brand,
Absolutely.
Yeah, make some money. Shit.
There you go.
Gotta pay for that van somehow.
That's right. And all this equipment, shit.
Man.
Yeah, everybody's like, they like the updates. So it's like, yeah, this shit ain't for free.
You come out of pocket for it. Ooh. I know it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Yup.
For sure. Shit. All right, that's it. I wanted to get you on real quick. Have you come and pop in.
Yeah,
Shout out your
appreciate it.
brand. But like I said, next month, we got my man on for real. We about to get
Sir.
to it.
Sounds
Get
good.
turped out for real. Appreciate
it.
you, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
All right, now we about to get special guest in real quick.
You got 2 Chicago motherfuckers on here. You
I
ready
heard,
for
yeah, I heard y'all in the background.
that? Oh, yeah.
Are you making connections and whatnot?
Oh, word, man.
you always keep good people around, man.
I try.
And you don't put people that ain't gonna conflict in the same place.
That's the biggest thing that I try to do. Shit. That's life. That's all I deal with is conflict. So, it's like when it comes to this, it's like, shit. Try to keep the peace. This is like the new goal right here. It's just like have the homies vibing, connecting, and really like growing some bigger shit that's bigger than all of us for real.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about. I mean, we were talking about, it's bigger than cannabis now. It's talking about taxes.
Yeah.
How to help each other, pretty much. How to better each other.
Exactly. It was all about having fun and meeting and connecting at first, but now it's kind of like getting to the bigger thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like really trying to build and like become legacies for real.
Yeah.
All right. Shit. We done already started. We just started shooting the shit or whatever. But yeah, let's get into it though. I like that. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Shit.
It's always a regular general conversation when we get together. Just like last time. I think we talked for like an hour before we even start rolling.
Yup.
Then we start rolling. I was like, dang.
Straight
we still kicked it.
Yeah.
Still kicked it.
Hell yeah. So you already know we got the special guests in the building. Shout out Wade and Vic. We Supply Medical. And then we also got Wild and Loud Cultivations in the building. You already know. Ah shit. Do we gotta do the applause thing again? Oh.
Wrong applause.
Drop a bounce.
Sorry,
I think
it's my first day.
it's on the same one. The yellow. I already know, yeah. Gotta let them know that studio audience. Hell yeah. So how y'all doing today?
Good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. I appreciate y'all coming through today.
Yeah, we always gonna come through. Dude, you been fucking with me like the whole time. Like, this is like a true expression of like humble beginnings.
Nah,
you know
I appreciate
what I'm saying? Like, it's just wherever we go, it's like we always been cool, and we always need to kind of keep each other in that same type of loop, so we all grow together.
Real shit, man. Shit, it's from the first episode to now. Shit, so much has changed, and like the whole evolution of everything, and seeing where everybody's at. It's just like it's a beautiful thing, for real. Like I see you been out here growing, grinding.
I've been doing a lot of things, and it comes down to just not even being about yourself. Like I started getting more into nonprofit and even like my LLC that we're working on. And I've been working with Right Hand Robots still. You know Jordan.
Hell yeah.
Jordan.
Shout out.
Right Hand.
Shout out Right Hand. For real. Shout out.
You know what I mean? Shit, he been with me the whole time, and we suffer from a lot of the same problems that marijuana treats and like just things, period, life problems.
Yeah.
And it's like we try to help other people with problems. So we focused on veterans, homeless veterans. I mean, I'll help anybody I can, but I'm also trying to, pick a lane in the meantime.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's we have a lot of big projects coming up. Sustainable living for veterans, free programs to pretty much alleviate the opiate dependency.
Hell yeah.
So virtually, like I guess in layman's terms, like I'm just trying to grow weed for free.
Hell yeah.
Because I mean that's where the problem comes in. I mean it is about money. A lot of things are about money. But what are you willing to give for yourself, for your cause?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where it is.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, because a lot of this is like people don't understand behind the scenes. A lot of people are sacrificing their time, their money, a lot of things to make all this stuff happen. So none of this is coming for free. A lot of people are really dedicating to this shit.
Yeah. So that's, just like us, we Supply Medical Caregivers Network, as dedicated as can be. Right now, we're taking it farther than the garden, teaching everybody about taxes, structuring their LLCs, and pretty much structuring their lives to operate and run as a business, not just in the garden. We taught them how to grow, provide for themselves, but now everything that you go to work for, now we're going to teach you how to keep that. So we're going through proper structuring the LLCs, not registering the LLCs with their home address, getting the e-business address just so it's separate. You want to separate yourself fully. You got your LLC separated yourself, not separated entirely. So we're going through that, teaching caregivers how to travel for free, eat for free, get their dream vehicles at some point. But I mean, it's just like the Caregivers Network started before. You gotta listen, gotta apply. That's exactly what we're doing. I mean, we learning some crazy stuff, man. Just like I was telling him, we're gonna get him together next. It's gonna be something.
There's
cool
always something to learn.
Always something.
Always
and that's
something.
exactly what we did. My boy Carter Cofield took his mastermind class on taxes, and it was a game changer.
Hell
Game
yeah.
changer.
For sure. And I was gonna say, didn't you start a new genetic line as well?
Yeah, so now Gardens of Kalamazoo, we got a strain that we're gonna put out. We're gonna keep the crosses to ourselves now, just because we already know how the genetic pool go. Once you see a name, you can attach a name to anything.
Yeah.
So we gonna put something out. I'm holding it right now personally. I'm gonna get some cuts into my breeder's hands just so we can keep it closing it. I'm gonna get it into a couple caregivers' hands. Probably get it to him. So let him see what he can do with it. He's told me to run photos, so we'll let him see.
Yeah, let's see.
Sneak peek. But
See.
it's only gonna be certain people that really get this cut, because it's gonna be one that by the summer we're gonna put it out. Any events that's coming up this summer, we're gonna push it out for free.
Hell yeah.
Just so we set the tone with it, so people know what it is. So we not out here for money. We all have jobs. So we just want to build a brand, and around it we want to build a legacy to follow with it. Put people in position to be their own boss and that nature. I want to be the next Dame Dash of cannabis.
Hey, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. It's like you said, ain't no chatty pattying around here. We just putting in that work. We just gonna show results.
Yeah, put in work, show results. Teach the next man how to be just like the first man.
Look at. Did you ever see that Breakfast Club interview?
Which one?
When he was calling Charlamagne and them chatty patties.
Oh yeah. When he was asking old boy on there, he was like, if you can't get your son a job, you're not the boss.
Yeah. Man, he was shitting all over Envy. He said he a worker.
Yeah, but Envy was trying to argue the case when he really didn't have a case to play. Sometimes you just got to shut up and take it on the chin and listen to something.
Nah, for real though.
Somebody like him, somebody like Dame, you want to listen to. And that's what I've been doing. And those are the kind of characteristics that you want to pick up on. You want everybody around to be bosses. That's how you prevent haters being around.
Exactly.
That's what DJ Envy provide though. He give like that conflicting, stupid opinion, but not stupid. But it's like he give that conflicting other opinion.
Yeah, but as a DJ, that's what they gotta do. They gotta do something to keep the conversation going, to give something.
He does make it interesting
to make them come and look. Come look and see what I got them to say. That's what we seeing now on all these different interview podcasts and stuff. They just want to see what he got to say next.
Yup. Yeah. So what y'all got in the garden?
Oh man.
I'm doing a lot of hunting right now.
Okay.
Just working through some different strains. Like, shout out to Bitcoin, man. Like, I fuck with him heavy. Like, we don't hang out every day or nothing, but it's like, man, he's always like willing to give information. If you even like the biggest benefit is that I could hit him up and be like, yo, I had a bag seed or something, and it's like he could tell you everything about the plant because he done hunted it out for 3 grows.
Yeah, that boy cold with it.
So that's not always like the best way to go about it, but I like stuff like that. It's like shit, just turning nothing into something. I'm like, dude, like, is this like what I got?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like shit, I got a bag seed from him. Like the fucker grew over 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? It was a little longer veg, but it was like a perfect growth.
Yeah, but from a bag seed, you know exactly who that was coming from. If you get a bag seed from Bitcoin, you know what's coming out of that.
Yeah. So shout out to Bitcoin, man. Andy, he takes care of his people, man.
I got some cousins. I wrote them down just so I didn't forget no names. I know how people get real sensitive. I can say the right name. Nah, I'm not gonna be that guy. So I wrote them down. I got them wrote down. But Central Boy Farmer, the guy that won our first cannabis cup here in Missouri, that's my boy. I hooked him up. He hooked me up. We swap, we barter, we trade. So he hooked me up with these cuts. I got Super Booth from Blockhead Genetics. I got Trop Cherry. And these all cuts, breeder cuts. Trop Cherries times Trop Cherry cookies from Relentless. That's the pink one.
Okay.
That thing looks crazy. Crazy. Then we got the apples and bananas, the platinum cookies times Granddaddy Perk times Blue Power times Gelati. And that's a cookie flammy times Seed Junkie cut.
Okay.
Then we got the London Jelly, which is London Pound Cake number 75 times Jealousy.
Okay.
Got that going
London Pound Cake.
Yeah.
I've had that.
So getting into photos, I like to keep my photos to myself just because of what we do to them. Like I got the apples and bananas, it's in an environment of its own. The pot is here, but the plant takes up the entire canopy space.
Got you. Okay.
So we photos. If you know what you can do with a photo, then you do it. If you don't have an abundance of space, you might as well do it. You might as well maximize your opportunities, what you got, limit your liability and risk.
Mm-hmm.
If you can fill a space, one pot versus watering 20 to get that same coverage.
Yep.
I definitely had to learn that.
Yeah. So if you do that, I'm telling you, that's what we do. We run everything beforehand so that when we share the information the next time, it's been proven already. I'm not gonna share something with you that I haven't done. It won't make sense. Because then when you run, because everybody gonna run into different challenges. I'm gonna try and do it enough times to know what challenges they possibly face, so that when you get them after me sharing the information, I got all the answers you need. That's what I was telling you over there. That's what the Caregivers Network set up. It's not here you grow, now we gone. Nah, it's we stick with you. We give you a process that's simple to follow. You don't have to be a bartender to feed your plants.
Yeah, and that's something that people should know and appreciate, that there are resources like that. Because I mean, I'm always gonna learn the hard way because I'm stubborn. But it's like once I stop, it's like it's good to know that there are places like that. You know what I mean? Because I go through my process and learn, and I just kind of I base a lot of things on that. I like to see what I can learn on my own versus before I go just start researching everything and be like, okay, or read a book. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where am I at just mentally with this? Do I even know? Like, do I even have an idea?
And I mean, that's where we come in. We pretty much that crutch you need to help you throughout the growth, because it's time, effort, energy, and not just that. It's money spent that goes along with it. All those things can't be given back. So if you got us teaching you how to grow, it's gonna be some things that you're not gonna even have to go through. You only gotta know how to do it the right way the first time, and then everything else you'll learn how to do stuff when you're not listening. You'll see like, all right, don't do that, because then next time when you hear somebody say I'm about to do this, you're like, wait, don't do that, because I did that. He told me to do this. If I would have listened, I would have been straight. My living best proof of that is Backwoods Genetics. Backwoods Genetics, my boy Bo. That dude would tell you every time he hasn't listened, garden went south. He listened, we back good now. But it's all, you just gotta listen. If you got somebody that's a helping hand that's gonna listen and not worried about you being better than them, you good. I want everybody around me to do good, grow good. Word. It's not about me being the best grower. I want, if somebody can grow something better than me, I'm good with that.
Word.
That's it. It's not about that.
Yeah, because I feel like that's just like the age-old thing. There's always going to be somebody that's better than you, whether anybody knows about it or not, you know, and whether anybody has seen it or not. Shit, like,
yeah, but you don't have to develop an envious trait towards that. Try and get close to that person. If you find out somebody's better at something than you, try and get close.
Yeah, that's how I look
try
at
and
it.
Get close. Have mentors. Like, I look to, shout out Tree 14, look up to him. As far as my photos grow, dude's crazy with. He's a breeder, but when he runs up, when he puts out pics of his photos and see other people demonstrate his genetics, his work, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So you look at those guys. You look at Rockbud Genetics. You look at Mephisto. You look at Viking Garden. You watch all the people that you want to inspire to be like. Get close to those guys. Develop a relationship so that you can ask the unfamiliar, you can ask those uncomfortable questions that you want to know. Yeah, you can ask those.
Yeah. Like with the growth series, we can talk about it a little bit. Like that we got coming out. You know, I had Mr. Living Soil set up. I went up to his garden and set up a whole spot up there. And I went every day. When he sat up there and mentored me through the whole process. Like, we recorded the whole thing. We sat up there. He showed me how to do every single step. So it's like, as soon as I leave there, if I want to, I could do it all by myself. And we got video to do it, which we're about to provide to everybody else, too. Like, I feel like those are the things that we got to do. Like you said, what Wade's doing. Honestly, what you doing. You done had me come through and you done taught me a bunch of shit when I came to your house. Like, you showed me.
I taught you when I learned it.
Something as simple as just, like, learning about the sex and all that shit. All of that. Just watching the whole process of your garden, that taught me a lot. Like, shit. So, yeah, don't sell it short, bro. You inspired me to get out there and really start pushing to do it, too.
Hey, that's just how it be. Like, one thing, like, I remember just from the conversation we had, so it wasn't like that long ago, but it was just like a key thing that, like, that resonated with me. Like, it was just like you said, we get you started right. And it's like, that can mean a lot of things to anybody. That can mean like, oh, I'm finna have to buy some lights, or I need this soil or something. It's like, no, once you go through a grow and you see, like, starting off right, like, if anybody's talking to you about controlling your environment and setting up your room, like, that's what we talked about and stuff like that. I was like, that's how you know when you're dealing with somebody good, because they know, like, it starts from the thin air. Yeah. To get it right.
Exactly. You have somebody come set you up, and first things first, how you set up with pots and everything, but that's not how we start out. Your environment has to be acclimated for at least a week before we start talking about dropping seeds. Yeah. Let's make sure that when we start, we don't have to take 1,000 steps backwards. Let's make sure we got this thing dialed in right, so that when we drop seeds, the seeds, they germinate. There they veg. There they flower. Now we harvest and we good. Yeah. We prevent a lot of things. Yep. That preventative action, the steps you take to be preventative, goes a long way, saves a lot of money.
Yep. That's a fact. That is a fact. Yeah.
I wish I knew more about that. I mean, and probably people told me, but I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, but that's the stigma, that's the mentality we're trying to get out of. Is it's a lot of people that see. I mean, growing cannabis is cool, but everybody got the mentality I can do it for myself, which is true. But it's people out there like us, and anybody part of my network that you come in contact with, they gonna help you.
Yeah.
They not gonna say nah, you ain't gonna find one of us that's part of the network, and they won't show you how to grow because that's not one of the traits that any of us have.
Yeah.
We all lend helping hands.
Yeah.
Just like now with taxes. I'm teaching everybody now so that they can go back to their family and friends and teach everybody how to ride good, how to look good, how to eat good, travel, not have to worry about spending some of the money that they work so hard to make.
Word.
You feel me?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Now, not only are you going to be able to do those things, but you're going to be able to get some of that money back, and it's going to open up ways and doors and opportunities for you to do way much more for yourself. Not be so much reliant on anybody else.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really the goal, is self-sufficiency. Like, you could give a man some fish or you could teach him. And actually teach him the right way. Like, kind of what you was talking about earlier, like the dial in and all that. A lot of people will say they'll teach you how to grow and stuff like that, but they won't even teach you the simple shit to actually help you be successful. Like, they'll teach you to grow, but will they teach you how to successfully grow? I feel like that's the caveat with a lot of folks. Like, they'll teach you how to grow, but they won't actually teach you like the specifics of how to actually be good.
Yeah, like, give me the tricks, man. Come on, man.
That's it. I mean, teaching somebody how to grow. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We start people out there that have never grown anything. We get them with some photos. To me, photos is one of the most difficult plants to grow because you don't determine the timeline on that plant. How you treat that plant is gonna be your outcome.
That's right.
How you treat it as a seedling, how you treat it in veg, how you treat it during flower, you're gonna see what you're doing.
Yep.
Photos, you got that makeup time. You can re-veg, you can veg it out however long you want. If it's deficient, you can veg it back till it's back good. If you're in flower, I mean, you're pretty much screwed, but you can re-veg that thing. You can't do that with autos. It's the one and done with those. Right. You mess, the seed goes bad, if you only got one seed, you're done.
Yeah.
You can re-veg photos.
Okay.
So we teach people with autos because you don't have that timeline, and they're going to do what they want to do. So once you start, boom.
Okay. So how does that work with you being able to reverse it in veg?
So with a photo, you can re-veg a photo. Once you're done with it, if you leave bud sites not towards the bottom but in the middle, if you leave a couple bud sites on there towards the middle of the stalk, leave it in there and keep it watered, oh yeah, it'll grow back.
Okay.
There's people that literally will trim a whole plant down, leave the bottom nug on there, and you'll see a little sprout come out. It takes some time, but you can re-veg a photo.
Okay.
Yeah,
auto, you can't do that.
Flower, if you took cuts in past that 21 days, you definitely finna be re-vegged.
Yeah.
So I mean, the plant is gonna try to survive no matter what.
Okay. But with autos, you can't do that. So we teach people with autos so that once they get to a photo, now you got a little bit more under your control. You know what to expect. You've been through all the processes and phases of a plant from seed to harvest.
Yeah.
But now at every phase, you're more in control. Now you determine how long you veg it. Once you flip it, now you see how long it flowers. We don't give them an exact timeline on how long it's gonna flower because every plant is different. You'll tell somebody that you're gonna be good in 3 months. 31 days they're gonna be asking, hey man, yeah, this plant ain't looking like it's ready to go. But I mean, it's what you say. So now you try. At least me, I try to be real particular in what I'm saying because the information that you share is sensitive.
Yeah, because people gonna hold your word to it.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good learning plan. I mean, I just started off, fuck it. We got about 50. It's like, ooh, like Mr. Burns over there with hands. But it's like, there is like a true learning curve, and just like you have to like really feel it.
Yeah, but that's what the network does. That's what I do, and that's pretty much how we started the network, was sharing information with people that want to know, that give a damn about the plant the same way we do.
Do you get into produce and just like vegetables and fruits and vegetables, or you?
My breeder does. He has an immaculate garden. Shout out to Gardens of Kalamazoo, Jacob. He does. I mean, this dude, he's exotic fruits and vegetables. I was telling her for the seed swap, I'm gonna get him up here, and he's gonna bring tobacco. He's got tobacco leaves, all that kind of stuff. So it's some real different kinds of fruits and vegetables that can be sustainable that we don't have here, that not around a lot of parts of the country. I'm not sure the legalities on that, but like dragon fruits, passion fruit, stuff like that, I don't see. You can't get that stuff locally. It's not a big enough farm for that. I mean, the climate's here. I don't think it's good enough for it.
Yeah.
But grows it indoor, you get a little bit better result out of it, and you can actually have it.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah, which indoor growing is becoming the new wave.
Yeah.
We got to link up on that because that's one of the projects we're working on. I mean, I'm not going to go into a lot of specifics, but overall, it's going to be self-sustaining. Eventually homes, but also just starting with gardens.
Yeah,
I mean,
like my next biggest thing. I don't mean to cut you off, but to go into that, our next biggest thing is okay. If the world were to come in right now, who can grow what? Who can provide how much garden space? How much garden space for what? How much of it? How many people do we have to provide that for? So now we're in the process of really putting out a plan, a blueprint of how we can be sustainable on all sides. Not a circle, a square.
Yeah.
How can we be structurally solid on all sides?
that's definitely something we need to work on.
Yeah.
I mean, in layman's terms, I mean, you can use all the big words, but I'm trying to grow bananas in Alaska, goddamn. That's long story short, that's where we're working at. But there's a lot of technology involved with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's something we can definitely work on, providing more exotic and more tropical things to climates that don't support it.
Yeah, and like what you was telling me, some of your backgrounds in the IT field. So, I mean, as far as what's transitioning now is how to make automation. So, how can we grow plants in Alaska but monitor it here?
Right.
That's where you'll be able to come in because you got the experience of setting up stuff like that, or at least dabbling with it now. So
we have a few people. Like I'm actually working with Right Hand through a consulting company out in Colorado, and it's like that's where we're making a lot of these connections and learning about a lot of these new technologies. So I mean, there's a lot of things that we had in plans prior, especially him. You know what I'm saying? But like we're able to update that technology, make it simpler, make it smaller, and make it work for people. You know what I mean? That's kind of the biggest part of it.
Yeah.
It's like I just don't want to have something like we're not developing a smart home because it's just dope as hell and it's like it does this and this. Like it's actually we're actually working on something that helps you with all of your problems.
Yeah.
Like fuck just like the refrigerator lets me know if the filter needs to be changed or if I have like certain condiments in it. It's like let's make it where this is going to put it together for you. Like let's use what's in there to create new recipes based off of scanning and scaling. Things that let you know like did you take your pills? And if it doesn't, it yells at you until you do. And if you still don't, it'll put it somewhere else for you so that you're going to take it before you leave that door. Things like that. I mean, things that you can think of it, and it's highly doable.
Yeah.
You just have to know how to integrate things.
Yeah.
Collaborative design.
Yeah.
So
that would go.
that's where we're going with it.
Yeah. So damn, y'all really trying to do the damn thing.
Yeah, I mean, you think we just be over there smoking weed and making T-shirts, man?
Hell no. I said, nah, we was in them basements. Like I said, hey, I didn't say in the smart home concept. That's all I'm saying. Like what you talking about is dope because I didn't seen it. I didn't see what you talking about. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I'd like to pull as much as I can resources-wise, with people who are like-minded and just even in the area.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's a lot of footwork we have to do first. And
That's
I'm
a
willing
fact.
to do that.
Yeah.
Money don't mean shit to me.
Yeah. Word. Oh, shit. Hold on. We need a money drop or some shit. Damn. Shit.
I mean, hey, if I got it, I'll work with it. If I don't, then we got to find a way to get it.
Word.
If you going to get it with me, then shit, then
this
we
is
going to get
always
it.
enough to go around. There's always enough to go around.
But yeah, that's the type of things, man. Like, I'll spend my money just so I can have some intrinsic rewards towards
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying?
So what's on fire that y'all done smoked lately?
I smoked 314. I had a family engagement I had to get to last weekend, but before I went, I took some seeds to him for the free seed day. So we put 30 packs in the bags on behalf of Garden Kalamazoo. Part of one of my only breeder that's part of my network. Put 30 packs in those bags, and that night he gave me some Mississippi Nights. Man, that shit was fire. I don't. That's not even that. Is minimal people that smoke that, but that's probably
I ain't even had that one.
That's
yet.
probably the most fire.
Okay.
Flower I've smoked in a long time.
Okay.
That and High Key Elevations, Basement Blooms, Cyanide. That too. But
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Shut up.
You mean something I grew or something that
Anybody?
I had?
Yeah. Both.
All right, I would say Drew from
STL,
STL Green
yeah,
Mechanical,
yeah.
like the Aqua Boogie that he ran, like that was some of the most fire I've had in a long time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, and on top of that, I mean, he's been helping me out like greatly. So shout out to STL Green Mechanical.
Yeah, I've
I
been
be
seeing
having
some of
him,
your stories. Yeah.
Every time I move my lights, I'm like, do I sit here and guess it or should I just hit him up? And he's always been available. He's been dropping a ton of knowledge on me, and that's actually helping with a lot of things. Just
hit him up. He built the light for us.
Really?
Before he became put out SEO Green Mechanical, he built us a light. I got with him. He built us a custom light. So yeah.
Yeah, he a good dude.
Yeah.
So some of what I got from him, the Aqua Boogie, bred by Tree 14, of course, shout out to Tree 14. Jay, man, I fucks with Jay.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. That's a wild boy, but that's the homie, man. He be talking shit, but that's my dog.
Hey, but he like,
He
I mean.
that's why I fuck with him, because he stand on this shit. He don't give a fuck. He gonna say it to any and everybody. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if he got a problem with you or something been said, like, he comes right to you. He don't take to the internet and do all that stupid shit. He handles it like a man.
Yep,
You know
exactly,
what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
so I fuck with him on top of that. And just what he does. He gives
Exactly.
out a ton of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's hard. That's the biggest part of, like, trying to also grow while you're trying to build something. It's like you do have to provide things to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing it for?
Word.
You know, do you want it for the money or do you really want to help people? And there ain't nothing wrong with either one of them.
Yeah. I feel like you can do both if your intentions are set right.
But he's out there to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like, he shows it every time he speaks, every time he sets a foot out. Like, he shows that he's fucking with the people.
For real though.
So some of the stuff that I've been growing, I mean, it's like, of course, like Bitcoin. I've had the privilege of kind of like getting a couple things from him, a couple cuts and stuff, but I'm hunting for real right now.
Okay.
And I'm really working on my Jamaican weed. Like,
Shit.
I had to rename it and everything. So
Okay.
Teddy Bruckshot, if you know Shot is, you know who that
Yeah,
is.
yup.
The boy Bruckshot Teddy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was some good bud when I had it out in Jamaica. So I was like, whatever the fuck it is. It's funny because, like I was telling you, when I went to Jamaica, it wasn't like the experience I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was gonna be like weed available. And it really wasn't. Like, I was in a real.
So we gotta look.
I was in a real grown and sexy part.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they didn't want that stuff around.
His experience of mine was a little night and day. Mine was a little more easier. I mean, we pretty much just sitting there, and I mean, you hear you want to party. I mean, I've been on cruises before, so I know when you hear you want to party, I know what that means.
Yeah.
I want to party, but not that hard.
Right.
Party, but not that hard. Just let me know
thought-
what you got, and we can see where we can go from there.
Right. This ain't no ski resort, y'all. This is Jamaica.
Yeah. So I mean, the guy at the hotel, I'm not gonna say where he works because I ain't gonna get nobody fired. But he hooked us up. I mean, I think he went back and told the rest of his friends because every time they seen us at the rest of the resort, they was like, "Hey, you break time for you."
Word.
Like, yeah, cool.
Okay, see, yeah, I gotta talk to y'all about this because we going in a couple months and I'm trying to
Where
get
you
my
going?
shit together. We going to Montego Bay.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Perfect.
Nah, but I mean, hey, I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me. I ain't gonna tell who, but they said fisherman. You gotta be out by the shore, the fisherman.
Yeah, the dudes with the seashells.
We'll talk about it later.
The dudes with the
The fisherman,
seashells.
just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Seashells. Look for the seashells. They lined up.
Okay. Say less. I know where I'm going straight to, boy. As soon as I touch down. Somebody take me to the beach real quick. I gotta go get some seashells.
Yeah, seashells for the family members.
Apparently, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, I wish I knew. But either way, I made my way.
Word, for real though.
I said, I got me some bag seeds
yeah.
from Jamaica, so I made my way.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm running now. I think I put up posts a few times. I've been trying to mother this one. Like, it's over 6 feet, so I'm running out of space. But it's definitely a land race.
That's hard. That is hard.
Somebody else who been giving me a lot of game on land races, and he actually grew some fire. OG Skywalker, or Skywalker OG, whatever.
Okay.
I'm high a little bit.
You good.
But I mean, he been giving me a lot of game on land races too, and just how to deal with them. So Present B Farms.
Okay.
I've been fucking with him. He been mentoring me for at least a year now.
Okay.
Kind of getting me more streamlined, helping me like just simplify it. Because I'm always difficult to work with. No matter who I got to work with, I'm difficult. Because, shit, I be like, I got all this organic shit. I got all this synthetic shit. I'm using all of it. Like I'm going to find a way to use all of it.
Yeah.
You can't control me.
There's a way to use all of it, too. There's a way to use all of it. You just got to know how somebody that did the same thing.
Right.
Yep.
Got the same mentality, and y'all just combine, and y'all good.
But as long as you open-minded and understand how both work together and how they work the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's kind of what I've been learning. So it's always going to be a learning process.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've been everybody been pretty good to me. Like the grow's been going a lot better.
Good.
I tried to take my hand at some living soil. I was like, fuck this, living soil belongs outside. Now shout out to anybody that can do it, but it's like
it ain't that bad.
I mean, but hell, the first thing I started growing was weed. Like, so it's like I don't even understand half the basis because of how I started. But it's like, honestly, once I started growing outside and I just let it go, I was like, these plants are pretty beautiful, and I ain't had to do nothing to
So
them.
start again with some living soil. Just get like some cocoa as your top. Keep that moist so that when it get down there into that living soil, it got something to hold on to. Don't send it down there hot.
I'm gonna take a stab at it at the regenerative
Just
part,
try it that way.
but I'm gonna just do like one this time, and not the whole fucking
Just
8
try
by 8
one.
and then be upset with it.
Yeah. I feel like when you do living soil, you gotta start out small. Like I started with 2 plants first. So I feel like that's how it kind of worked out for me better because I didn't have to focus on a whole big ass thing. It's more like focus on these 2. And then once I got these 2 right, then I'll start expanding. But that's how I kind of wanted to do with the living soil because it is hard.
Yeah.
That shit is difficult as fuck. But like once you get the process down, because I feel like it's more of a process. It's just like more steps that you got to take. And once you get them steps down, it's just like, all right.
It's more and less because you have to maintain the soil. So
Yeah.
that may be once a week, once a month, once every couple of weeks. But you feeding every day if you running nutrients.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it just depends on how your mind works, and that's why I said I had to start growing outside to understand the concept of just like how things happen naturally. I mean, and so I'd be willing to do it again. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to have some time with it to be able to learn. Like I don't want to be dependent on the yield. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you get upset.
Yep.
I mean, I cut down to 3, and that's when it was like some of the most fire that I had grew. And I was like, you know what? That's what it is. I'm too worried about the wrong things.
Yeah. I feel like when you got them 2, you focus more because it's like that's less room for error. So you got to automatically just put in that work for real. Because just like that pressure. So maybe it's like you work better under pressure.
And that just made me think of something like somebody who said that to me. He was like, I just started off with a couple, gas peddler, and another person like he's I mean I haven't interfaced much with him, but we do talk a lot about growing, and apparently he's a pretty kick-ass fucking chef.
Yeah.
He's out of Illinois, STL Sally. I think I mentioned him to you before.
Yeah, I think you have.
but
I haven't met him yet.
He kind of do his thing. He just been, learning and growing. And like I said, I found out he a pretty kick-ass chef, so I was going to try to work with him a little bit. But shout out STL Sally.
Yeah, shout out Guest Peddler too. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucks with gas.
Yeah, that's the
He
bro,
cool dude, man.
Cool as shit. Yeah, got that Houston swag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude funny as fuck. He cool. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
How's your bro going though, man? You know,
That's
I
already
always
done.
What you run?
I ran Country Grammar by Nuclear Genetics.
You was telling me about that.
Yeah, shit was fire. Ended up getting almost a quarter pound.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, off of 2 plants.
I ain't even mentioned nothing. Like shit, I got some of his going now. Look too. Yeah, I got Gucci panties going.
Okay.
He had New School Fusion.
Yep.
He always got that.
Yeah.
Country Grammar. Country Grammar does come out good. I've had some. I was trying some things and mine didn't turn out so great. But I mean, I've had it great from everybody else.
Yeah. So I had one was more indica leaning and the other was more sativa leaning. I think I got a bigger yield out of wasn't it the indica one that got the bigger yield, I believe?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah. It didn't come out bad though.
I probably put in that work, man. That happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
And especially that Gucci panties. What was it? It was like the one that like when I cut down, I was like, I'm probably just gonna, like level out and just focus on outdoor. And Dancing Bear, man.
Okay. Yeah.
New School Fusion. I think it's New School Fusion crossed with Pure Michigan. Dude, that's probably one of my favorite that I grew.
Okay.
Outside of one, which is Thanos Gauntlet, which was bred by Paris Beef Farms.
Okay.
And of course 314. That Mississippi Night. So I had the seeds for a while. I was just trying to. I always felt like I gotta like get a little bit better before I run it because I'm like I know it's gonna be fire, so I don't want. I want to make sure I understand.
Immediately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ran. So it was GMO tagalongs when I bought the seeds, and I was like, dude, this is like some of the best shit that I had. Like I was at the Kodak concert, fucking smoking it, and everybody was looking around like they wanted some.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know where your lips been.
Word. Yeah. We still play by COVID rules, yeah. We still play that.
Be sharing joints now.
But that was some of the best, like that I grew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I can have best from other people, but you know, when you think of some of the best that you grew,
Yeah.
it hits a little different.
Yeah. Now that blueberry that you had, that blueberry muffin that you had, that's still my favorite that you done grown so far.
From Humboldt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I think it was a clone from the clone event like years ago. That was like the first damn like real event I went to.
We had that on the network. Yep.
That shit was fucking fire.
I know, and it's like sometimes you look back and it's like, first couple grows weren't that bad. It's just like it's
that
like
one was fire.
you
bro.
just keep setting the expectation higher. You know what I'm saying? But it all works out in the end as long as you're happy with what you got.
Yeah. I was telling everybody about that one though. That shit was fire.
Yeah, I need to get some more, man. Somehow, I guess they got seeds for it.
Which one? Mississippi Nights?
No, it was
Blueberry muffin, wasn't it?
yeah, but what
Wasn't it Humboldt?
I think it was Humboldt Seed
Yeah,
Company.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, when they
I
had
got some blueberry. I probably got some seeds.
Blueberry Hill, that's like one of the phenoms of
Yeah,
blueberry
but
muffin.
I'll let you know. I probably got a couple seeds.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely run that.
Yeah.
You know, it's wild to think about that. And now just talking about it, like the first seed drop to now, how like it's all expanded to now. Like that is kind of wild. That was kind of the first one where everybody was like, "Oh shit, let me come through here and get these clones and shit like that." That was kind of like the first one out of all of this in the city.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people met. You know what I'm saying? That was like one of the few things we had to talk about for like new growers and stuff. You know, I ain't know nobody from a can of paint for real. So I'm just like, I don't even know how safe this is. But I mean, the cannabis community in St. Louis is, it's been about as open and, you know what I'm saying, as it was when I started. So everybody been pretty cool. You know, you lose touch with people, but you know, everybody kind of working on their own things. So you always end up reuniting and possibly making something else work.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, so shout out to everybody doing their own thing. They've been MIA for a little bit.
Yeah. Nah, it ain't even about that. Like, you know, it's more so like I'm kind of one of them folks where it's like you might not hear from me, see from me, but always know if you need something, then shit. You just want to talk, hit me up, because I'm always there. I might not always hit and all that stuff, because I'm just like that in general.
I know you be working, man. Shit,
I
you
just
got
be
a job,
shit.
too.
That's what I'm saying. I just be, hey, I be low key. And then like a lot of this stuff, it's still getting used to. Like having people like actually fuck with the podcast and like all the places that all this is going. It's still like a lot. Like I be talking to like people about that. Like, you know, how this is deep and like a lot of it is kind of mental. Like, you know, you got all these people wanting to be a part of what you got going on, or you want to help them and all that stuff. And sometimes it's just like, damn, you know, how can you do it? Like, there's only so much time in the day. It's like trying to fuck with everybody and stuff like that. It's like, how do you help everybody?
It's hard, man.
Yeah.
So one thing I learned from if you want to help everybody, and at one time, what I use an app. I'll send it to you. And what it is I'm able to create notes and publish them as websites and send links out to all the people throughout the Caregivers Network to share the same information. Hop on a Zoom call or whoever can get on. But if not, you always got the information. You can scroll through when you get some time. If you got any questions about any of it, you can hit me up and we can go through it personally. But we leave it open to where I can write my notes here and then share them, and then everybody got them.
Yeah.
So it's all about sharing resources. So just like you need that resource, I'm willing to share that with you. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you put in enough work. That's the thing. Once you you know, kind of learned your way or learn anything about it, it's like it's not a problem to share information, because if you're not willing to do it, the information don't mean nothing anyway.
Exactly.
So that's called Notion. So you go in there, create your notes, and you publish them as websites. But it's exclusively to the people that you insert in that link, or you can publish them publicly for anybody to view them. Yeah. But you can create them, insert the email, they'll get it, they can view it, you can open it to where they can edit it, whatever. Yeah. But it's just like that resource. Yeah. Just having that.
Yeah. For real, though.
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how to put it all in one spot.
Yeah. That's exactly how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing, is trying to figure that out now.
Yeah, you put it all in one spot. You can create documents that you and your group can share.
Yeah.
That they can edit into. You can edit into. Whatever you add is updated to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's easily accessible. It don't take a password.
Yep.
No, it's not a password. You just open it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we got like a couple Google Drives and all that shit.
Yeah, we need something to consolidate a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Got too much going on.
Yeah.
Word, man. It's like, yeah, this shit is crazy though. But it's just wild to think that, you know, this all actually being a real thing. I don't know, it's weird. It's like, it's real. We sitting up here like, shit, y'all was just coming into my apartment, talking shit, just like promoting y'all brands. We sitting there just shooting the shit, talking. You know, we hang out outside all of this shit. Like, hey, man, like, and now we sitting up here in a whole grocery store, like, doing the episode. This shit is like, shit.
A better place to grow than the grocery store. That's what we all looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, and when you believe in people, when you see it, it's like, you be proud of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm pretty, I was like, man, you had some interesting concepts on how to like grow yourself as long as with your business. And I'm like, that's dope.
I said, it's just the beginning though. Like, you know, when you ain't got no money, you gotta be creative. And you just gotta like, shit.
Bring the dog out, man.
Yeah.
Because then you know, you ain't just doing it for money.
Yeah,
like, cause you ain't even got it. You know
like, it's passion.
This is all creativity. This is all heart.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on y'all. I'm waiting on the Patreon to make enough to where you gonna rip that beam out of there, where everybody's sticker is. He gonna say, nope, I ain't taking no stickers off. I need the post.
That's right. I'm gonna take the whole motherfucking thing. I'm gonna replace it. Be like, yeah, y'all
I
can have that.
figure it out, but I need this post. I got everybody's stickers on there. That's what I mean. That's gonna be shit. That's a monument right there.
Really, I'm gonna keep that there. I want to build a whole nother one.
Have you seen that post in his building?
Yeah, I was on it. I think my sticker fell off. I was like, or somebody took me off.
I ain't taking it off.
I ain't worried about it. I'll just put another one up next time I come.
That still should be up there.
It's a lot. It's a lot of good growers on there. A lot of good brands on there, and I mean, you can really see where some people have actually grown too. I mean, some people they got their first one up there.
Yeah, the logos, how the logos evolved, all of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But I guess too, because you know I support you. You know I fuck with you the long way.
Yeah.
But it's like that's one thing I don't really know, and I don't know if you've probably explained it several times. But what's the deal with like Patreon and like your platform? Like what you
So
on
right
Patreon?
now, we trying to work on getting the Patreon better. The biggest thing is like getting the videos out, but the biggest issue that we've had, and like this is like shit, we can break down some walls. Like, I mean, honestly, like one of the biggest things is like trying to get graphics and having the money to do all that stuff. Like behind the scenes, like that's the biggest thing is like getting somebody to get the graphics that you want, finding somebody that can do everything that you need to do, break it down to animation, like not trying to outsource all these things. Because most people, they might not know how to make a graphic, but they don't know how to do animation. So then you got to outsource that whole thing.
How familiar are you with AI?
Listening.
Artificial intelligence. How? Okay, so that's what you need.
In the movement lately.
That's what you need. It's real. It's here. And if you don't adapt to it, it's gonna be one of those things where when you have to use it, you're lost.
Got you.
So right now is a good time to get in tune with it, get familiar with it. ChatGPT is a couple that I'll share with you too. I got a whole link to those, whole list of those, and it breaks down which each one does. Text to image, videos to image, ads for marketing, ads for Facebook, posts for Instagram, everything. It creates it all for you. It takes a lot of thinking and a lot of outsourcing out of the thing now.
Yeah.
Like, shit, we going through coding now. I don't even know how to code, but I know what questions to ask to get that thing to teach me how to code, to write the codes that I need.
Right.
So right now, just a little trial and error. Just loading flash drives, and when you using it as a prank, to where when you load this flash drive into a computer, a bunch of weed pictures pop up. So that's what we're doing now, and it'll just be once you insert the flash drive, you'll just get a bunch of crazy pictures of just cannabis plants.
Yeah,
but it's just something fun, something funny. But other than that, I mean, who knows what we might learn with that?
Right.
But I got a couple of us that's going through that, that's really taking the time, effort, and energy to really learn how to make that a productive tool for all of us to be able to use. What can we learn now that can help us throughout our day to day? Something useful.
Yeah,
I mean, it's people that make millions of dollars from coding, so we got to be able to at least make something.
Yeah, I remember around like high school time, like Childish Gambino, he was actually giving out like free free coding classes. That was like around the because of the internet time. And he was like, "You need to learn how to code." So
Mimo, that's another app, and that teaches you step by step how to code from Java to Python, all that stuff. It teaches you exactly how to write those scripts, how to write it line by line, and it really holds your hand and makes sure that you're not failing in it. Teach my kids how to do it.
That's hard. See, now that's the way to do it.
My kids, they will know how to trade cryptos, binary options, and stocks. They will know how to trade pocket options. They will know. One of them at least is gonna know how to grow. I'm not gonna teach all three of my kids how to grow. I ain't gonna be responsible for that one.
You might be outnumbered when you're trying to make some sense of it.
Yeah, there's too many opinions. Too many opinions in the house. I just want one person. Like, does this make sense?
Teach one, and then they can teach the rest.
Yeah,
That's how you do it.
Dude, just all different kinds of stuff, man. AI, yeah. Get in tune with it, because if you don't, you will get left behind, because a lot of jobs are about to start depending on it, like ads and marketing now. A lot of those jobs are going away because now I can formulate 1,000 ads. Yeah. I can communicate when somebody contacts me, they're already sent the message and nobody's involved. You set it all up to where it's a chain. I get a message, it goes here, they get sent this, where they can make an appointment. Then it comes back to me to let me know that they have an appointment. You don't have to have an appointment set. You don't have to have somebody setting up your calls. Yeah. It's one loop that you create for yourself, and it's all AI, and it takes like seconds to get the stuff done. Damn. Once you got it set up, you really can be self-sustained and running. Especially some what you're doing. Like I guarantee you, AI can help answer a lot of questions that you need. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. And too, I'll do designs for you.
Yeah.
I done jumped a little bit further into that, working with right hand. So I mean, we do things a little different. Like we pretty much gone into business together. So there's some things we're learning, but we're also learning a lot of new technology, getting new equipment. So I mean, so one of the things we've been working on is putting together promo packages, and this is like the project of passion, because. I mean, I'm taking people, I'm like, yo, let me do something for you. And once they put it in my hands, I'm like, okay, we work together, me and right hand, and we look at creating a feel. Like, I don't want to sell you a product. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could fucking make T-shirts. Anybody could, sell you anything.
Right.
It's like, no, I was like, I want to create a feeling. Like, I want you to buy a moment for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense.
So I'm gonna put something together for you for two Terps.
Okay.
Because you done had a couple new designs and stuff. So.
Yeah, shout out Art Culture King. We finally getting the graphics and all that stuff together through him. Yeah. He doing all.
We can do something original for you. I'm gonna try to tie everything together. We gonna put together the moments that look like a keystone. Know what I'm saying, for you in your career.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to put something heartfelt together for you. Because we've been doing custom jewelry boxes. I mean, you can use them for whatever you want. Stash boxes, but. We've been reaching out to some higher profile clients, and then just people I see that are like doing well. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see where they going with it. I was like, let me do something now while I can still get contact with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they motivation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People take nothing and turn it into something. Like that's dope. Like no matter where you from or how you look at it, that's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got to put something together for you.
I appreciate it.
I'm getting into it with y'all some graphics too.
Yeah, shit, we can work together on that because, I mean, there's a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of different platforms that, like, people have to work together to even make it work. Mm-hmm. So we can make a lot of things work.
Yeah, I get with you.
Yeah, shit. All right, though, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't smoked in a couple hours, and I'm ready to get lit. So, shit. It's been a fun episode, but I'm ready to get to it though. Shit. How much time we got?
We're at about hour 20.
Hour 20?
Yeah.
There you go.
Ain't too bad. Oh shit. Can we
smoke on that one when you get done?
Yeah.
I don't,
okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Appreciate
I don't know.
Shit.
But
Yeah.
when
I'll
you
wait.
Some time.
Appreciate you.
I just harvested, so I'm like, I'm trying to be patient, which is like one of my biggest problems. But I was like, you know what? It's a learning lesson. If I didn't have enough from last time, I need to make sure I do it right. So I make myself
hard. But that's another key. That's another key that's so good about having a network. Nobody's never out. Nobody's never out.
Yeah, I mean, I have resources. I just feel that way.
It won't get to the point. We won't even allow you to get to the point where you even need to ask, because we all know who to look out for. Like, everybody's not looking out for everybody. I know who I'm looking out for because I know who's looking out for me, and then the next person knows who's looking out for them. So every harvest, I got 2 people that get something. If they sitting on a ton or nothing, you're gonna get it. Just so when because by the time you ever need it, you got it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here being a real life example of being stubborn. Like, I have resources. Like, I just met the motherfucker. And he's like, I got you. And I'm like, I got you. But I mean, there are people out here that are willing to help in a lot of different ways. You just have to talk. You gotta open up a little bit.
Closed mouths don't get fed. I ain't scared to ask. If you tell me you know how to do something, and then I hear that you willing to teach anybody, I'm gonna ask.
Word.
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's how people don't get anywhere. They scared to ask those questions. You gotta be gotta have the confidence at least to ask.
Dude, in my inbox, in my messages, that's like probably the most common message you'll see. Is like all you had to do was ask.
Nah, but for real though, like it gets to a point where it's just like, shit, this podcast won't be nowhere. If it's just like I be seeing certain things, just like, hey man, how you do that? How'd you do this? I used to do that when I was a kid. I see somebody in a nice suit or some shit like that. Hey man, what do you do for a living? Because I want to know how you got that suit. Like, I was always questioning like that. I don't know. It's just.
Is this all you do? He said, yeah. And from that point, I wanted to be a dentist.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
got to college and found out how long I was going to have to be there. Then I was like, nah, we have to figure something else.
But it still gave you that. It still gave you that mindset
Yeah.
to want to do something
Yeah.
bigger because you saw it
Yeah.
right in front of you. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, this is obtainable.
And
Like,
he didn't tell me exactly how long he went to school, but he told me the process, and
Yeah.
he made it sound good then. But by the time I made it there, it was
yeah,
I just
Yeah.
knew I was gonna have to work, but I wasn't never planning on working nowhere for 30 fucking years plus, something like this.
Yeah.
I just know I got to work until I figure that part out. So, things click in you a little later. I mean, shit.
no, that's a fact. Shit, 30 years old and starting to pop this off. So it ain't like I started out young. Like shit.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't too late.
No, not at all. Not
Not at all. Nowhere
Not at
near.
all.
They say 30 a good place to start. I'm 30, so they say 30
You know what
a
I'm
good
saying?
place to start.
Yeah.
I'm the old guy.
How are you?
36.
That's all right.
Shit, that's still a good time to start.
Start shit. It's just all coming into fruition. Everything you ever learn can influence every decision you make from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, just make sure that whatever you did, you learn something
Yeah,
from it.
yeah. That's what we making everything a learning experience. A
Word.
positive one.
That's a
Positive.
fact.
Something that can positively impact not just one person, but a group.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah, if you just doing it for yourself, I mean, that's all it's ever gonna be. Strength in masses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You need people's support. You need people's energy. You need, you know what I'm saying? You got to go about it the right way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, shit, you just always gonna be by yourself.
Word. For real though. For real. As shit. Speaking on that, no, I want to appreciate both of y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, appreciate
Shit.
you, man.
Shout out Mary and Eric. Shit. Shout out the whole crew back there, man. Yeah, this is dope, man. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate
The love and
you having
support,
us, man.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you inviting me out. I was just like, man, I hadn't talked to Donovan in a minute. I was like, shit, let me see what he up to. Because
Yup.
I've been, doing whatever. Shit,
Yeah.
I was like, man, I need to holler at Donovan. Make sure he good.
I said, I be out here, man.
Always meeting people here.
Mary
Always
too.
somebody new
Mary
here.
too. I found out she's my distance related Filipino cousin. What you say? Huh? Never know, man. I ain't worried. I mean, ain't never a bad thing to have a little bit more family around.
Word.
Yeah, we feel related just instantly. So it's
Yeah.
like, let me know where the restaurant at. let me know what you need help with.
Word.
like we family.
Word, for real though. That's how it's supposed to be though. Shit. If you see somebody that's shit, look like you supposed to be like, all right, do that little head nod. Yeah, that's when you know what's up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good place to be when you can just trust people.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna say that now. I ain't gonna go that far.
Man, you can't
I
trust
ain't,
everybody. There's a lot
I ain't
of
say how
different
much I
types.
trust you.
Okay,
I might
okay.
just trust you how I trust you.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
we cool that way.
That part. Okay, that part.
Yeah.
That part.
Now, take it how you want. But shit, I ain't never sleeping on it.
Word. Nah, for real though. That's how it's supposed to be. Shit. For real.
I appreciate everybody that, you know what I'm saying, kind of embrace the motherfucker and willing to help people.
For sure. You already know.
You've been there the whole time. On the first day, I remember I showed up at the skate party and you walked me around and I was just like, I don't even know nobody here. You know what I'm saying? And you was like, let me introduce you to people. And it kind of just went from there.
Yeah, cause that's what it's
That was-
all about, man.
That was pretty cool. Shit.
Like I said, whenever I see real folks, it's like, put them on. Even if I see a couple people that's bogus, like shit, people will figure it out. Put them on too. Let them get scouted out. For real.
Sometimes they gotta find their way. I mean, once you get in tune with yourself, you know what I'm saying, then you ain't gotta be a bogus person or you ain't gotta be a fake person. Once you realize you real with yourself, you good. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
people find their way eventually.
Like I said, you always been solid though.
All right,
For real,
that's
for
what's
real.
up. Shit.
Nah, real shit. That's it. You always been the homie. Always supported. Always hit me up, telling me to come through, hang out with you and the girl. For real though. I always appreciate that. You already know you always be hitting me up, bro. I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. Real we can.
Always showing the looks.
Mm-hmm.
I said, nah, I really appreciate y'all coming through. This shit was hard. And this was also dope. Like I said, I appreciate y'all coming on together. We all vibing and shit. Like, this is hard, yo.
I know. I found out he from Chicago.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
man, like he from kind of around the way a little bit too. So it's
Yeah.
like shit. You know, you already got we had good vibe. You know what I'm saying? We're talking together. When I was talking to him back there, I was like, oh, he really from Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I was like, you talking my kind of talk. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
This is how we can help each other though.
man.
That's what we go for.
Nah, for real though.
How we can help each other though.
Yeah.
That's what we gonna definitely get into them. Show them what the network is, how strong we is.
For sure.
Yeah, just gotta be willing to learn, and everybody willing to learn.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
Yep. Each one teach one. That's my motto.
Yeah.
Straight up. All right. For real though, let them know y'all socials real quick.
So we Supply Medical Caregivers Network on Instagram. That's where you can reach me. WSMtransit@gmail.com is where you can email me for seeds, questions, or comments or concerns, critique from this podcast, whatever you want to let me know. That's how you can get in contact with me. Shout out Next Grow Light, Greener Skies, Backwoods Genetics, and E7. Shout out them. And also Heavenly Harvest too, and my main dudes that's leading the Trailblazing Network through this journey we've been on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find me at Wild and Loud Cultivation, Wild and Loud _cultivation _ this time. I know this time, you know. But also working on the page, working on a lot of things actually to promote it more, but the nonprofit and also for profit. But it's all about helping people and reaching out to the veterans and helping them with whatever needs.
Hell yeah.
You know, and I'll do everything else I can for the community too in between. But that's under Unity Growers. You know what? I'm just gonna post it.
No, say it.
I'm just gonna post it because I don't.
Oh, okay. I got you. I gotta say that shit.
I'm not gonna do it like last time.
What you mean?
Just look at Wild and Loud Cultivation.
That had a whole
And you'll find the link to the profile for Unity Growers. And I mean, and that's where we're going to put a lot of our just community outreach and veteran outreach. That's where you can find all that stuff.
All right.
Just Wild and Loud _
Man, I'll find it, bro. You know I'll be tripping off of that stuff. Shout out everybody else.
Shit, we've been talking for a while, so shit, you know, I be getting a little dumb.
Nah, trust shit.
Yeah, good though. I feel like you was telling me it's your third time on the podcast. So yeah.
Yeah, you ain't hear my last one. But either way, that's all me. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get out of me.
Get.
Sometimes you get this one, sometimes you get that one.
Hey, why you think I do one every week? Shit. Niggas ain't hitting 1,000. What you talking about? Shit. You think I do one every week for? So you could try to fix what you fucked up last week.
Better than yesterday.
No, that's
better
my
than
life
yesterday.
story. You fixed what I fucked up last week.
Shit. All right, you already know. Hit your closing.
All right, you could find me on the IG for a limited time at some socials T before I get the nerve to change it back to no socials.
Nah, it's only up. You don't digress. We progress.
I'll just start putting
All
plus one.
socials T.
See, you see.
I can't get in trouble that much.
Word. But y'all already know. All right, y'all can follow us follow Eddie at _Eddie1991 _ on Instagram. Make sure you follow Flucker. Make sure you follow Terps on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you hit up that Patreon. All right, thing coming soon. Very soon. Very, very soon. All right, and then also make sure you hit up that hotline, 314-399-9711. And don't forget to follow me, Donovan2408, on all social media platforms. And y'all already know. And I want to give another special shout out to 314 Garden Supply for providing us with the space to be able to do this episode.
Shout out, Mary.
For sure. And y'all already know it's been another episode of the Two Terp Podcast. We'll see you next time. Peace.
See, that's where I gotta get to it. You got like 30 social things.
It's two Terp.
Grease off my forehead first.